You know that little twat on Call of Duty who's banging your mom? Haven't you ever just wanted to kill him? Well... Welcome to the Gamer Game Show, where today we're going to talk about 5 times that video games killed people in real life. A quick disclaimer before we start the video. We know that death isn't a funny thing, but we do think that this is an interesting topic to research, and it's something interesting to know about. So, some advice, just keep on your pants and enjoy the video. Number 5. In 2007, Sacramento radio station KDND held a contest where for someone to win a free Nintendo Wii, all they had to do was drink more water than anyone else without peeing their pants. Well, a woman by the name of Jennifer Strange participated and lost. If that wasn't bummer enough, once she got home, she died of water intoxication. Yeah, water intoxication. It's where your cells get too much water in them and basically they explode. And honestly, I can't really think of anyone that would die for a Nintendo Wii.
What, it's here? You mean we could play bowling today?
Number 4. I swear, Aunt Barb, if you send me one more Farmville request, I'm going to come over to your house and murder you and all of your cats. In 2011, 22-year-old mother Alexandra Tobias, no relation, was playing a nice, calm session of Farmville when her 3-month-old son started crying. His crying interrupted her gameplay, and it really pissed her off. So to quiet her baby, she shook him to death, hitting his head on the computer in the process. And let me just say, I don't care how much your baby is crying, you don't freaking shake him or her. What is wrong with you, seriously? Anyways, she is currently serving 50 years in prison. Number 3. You think you got scammed on Runescape? Wait until you hear this. In the MMORPG Legend of Mer 3, 2 players, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to announce this correctly, but Kui Cheng Wei and Zhu Chaowan, I butchered the hell out of that. But anyways, they worked together to earn a very rare dragon saber sword in the game. Well, Zhu decided that he would sell the sword on eBay without telling Q, and that surprisingly didn't turn out to be the greatest idea. Anyway, Zhu sold the sword for $870. The right thing to do would have been to split the money evenly between the two. However, they couldn't come to an agreement on an even split. I don't know, 50-50? So Q decided the only course of action that he could take was to kill his friend and take the money for himself. He stabbed Zhu to death in his sleep and is currently serving jail time, which, might I just say, is very rogue of him. But he is up for parole in 2020, so, you know, if you've got an empty spot in your guild or something, just saying. Number 2. All of us know that one guy in our life who sits in front of their computer for days without eating or going to the bathroom just to play some WoW. Well, in the case of Rebecca Christie, she spent such a stupid amount of time playing the game that she let her 3-year-old daughter starve to death. Once she was arrested, the prosecutors found out that she was playing World of Warcraft for 15 hours straight before she decided to call 911 for her daughter. She's almost as bad as Farmville Mom. Number 1. The number 1 spot on our list is probably the creepiest out of all of these. In 2014, 2 12-year-old girls were infatuated with the new Slender Man game, Slender the Arrival. They were so infatuated, however, that they decided that Slender was a real deity of some sort and that he needed to be appeased with a sacrifice. The 2 little girls took their friend, their classmate, out into the woods and stabbed her 19 times. In a similar case, a 14-year-old girl in Florida decided that to appease the great Slender Man, she would burn down her home. Problem was that her mother and younger brother were still inside the home. According to the little girl, she was obsessed with the lore behind the Slender Man game, and she started the fire to gain his favor. Well guys, before we go, this was a pretty depressing and interesting episode, so instead of doing an outro, I'd like to put up some helplines for real-life issues that a lot of gamers face that I came across in my research for this topic. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time here on the Gamer Game Show.